This is Robert, and in this video I would like to show you how to log in to the PCC Linux system using Mac OS X tools. In another video I will show you how to log in using tools for Windows. If you have Mac OS X, you already have Linux tools on your system because Mac OS X is built on Darwin, and Darwin is a Linux distribution. So this is my applications folder, and what I want to do is go to utilities, and inside of the utilities folder I have a program called terminal. To launch the terminal, just double click on it, and now we can see a Linux style command line terminal. We don't get to have graphical tools with a command line terminal. Everything has to be typed on the command line. In order to log into the PCC Linux system, I need the program called SSH, and SSH stands for Secure Shell. It's secure because all of the text that you will be typing will be encrypted over the internet. To log into the PCC Linux system, I need to use my PCC name, and this is the name that I use to log into my PCC, etc. So for this step, you'll use your name that you use to log into my PCC. My name is robert.martin4, and then I use the @ symbol, and then I type the machine name that I'm interested in logging into, which is SYCCUXAS01, and then I type the institution name, which is PCC, and then the top level domain is edu. After I type return, it will wait for my password. And even though nothing will appear on the screen, it is actually recording my keystrokes when I enter my password. Your default password is going to be your G number. So type capital G and then the rest of your number. If you try to log in and fail 3 times, the Linux system will lock you out for up to a day. So if you try and fail to log in more than twice, you might want to wait and try to get it just right on that 3rd try. And if you get locked out, just let me know. So I'm going to type in my password right now. Okay, so I am now remotely logged in to the PCC Linux system, SYCCUXAS01. If I would like to list my files, I can use the ls command, and I can see all of the files in my home directory. If I would like to see the files in list format, I can use ls-l. So now I can see that I have my permissions over here on the left, and then this is the owner of any particular file or directory. This is the group information. I'm in the instructors group. And then I can see the size of the file. This is 4096 bytes, which is 4K. And then I can see when the file was created. If the file was created in a previous year, it tells me that year. If it was created this year, then instead of the year, it gives me the specific time that it was created. If I would like to see the file sizes in human readable form, what I can do is I can say ls-lh, and then I can see that it tells me the kilobytes, and then if there were any larger files, it would use megabytes, so I would see an M there. Okay, so that about does it for logging into the Linux system using Mac OS X, and as I said, I'll create another video to show you how to log in using Windows tools. To finish up my remote login session, all I have to do is type exit, and then I will be back on my local machine. And so I'm on my MacBook Pro, and I can see that I'm logged out now because it shows MacBook Pro here, and this is my username on my local system. So in another video, I'll show you how to log in using PuTTY for Windows, and then in another video after that, I'll show you how to create, compile, and run your applications on Linux.